We got a bullish trend. Yeah, micro support. You know where your micro supports are underneath, and we know where this thing wants to target. S&P wants to target those 22, so
Actually, it wants to target higher. And the reason it's struggling here is because on the 22nd, it was minor support area. And then on the 24th, it was a little bit of a resistance area. That's why the struggle is here. But if it can punch through it, which I think it's going to, then I think it's going to head up to our next major peak area, which is the 28th. But that's the
yeah.
reason it struggle. There's always a reason why it struggles. And if you can't figure it out at the moment, look left and you'll see why it's struggling.
hmm Yeah, I think it definitely wants to target the higher level of above. I would just probably watch out for those 22s first, take some off, as being like the micro peak.
So what about on the 16 chart? It's looking like a bit of a double top. That doesn't concern you?
Mm-mm,
Nope.
mm-mm. That double
Nope.
top should have brought it down past the 1250s. We
Mhm.
had 1, 2.
Okay, yeah, because we're getting a lot of rotations there. We're
Mhm.
thinking it's going to keep going up.
But
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
support.
want to enter here. It's if you didn't get in at the base,
Yeah.
you need to stay out of the way and let the market do its thing and then find another entry.
Mhm.
Question for you guys. Now I just took
17.6.
I plotted at that 1375 area before. Now if it hits this 18, rejects this again, comes back to 13 and actually tries to hold again, should we try it again, or is that getting a little too tight in that area?
I don't see anything wrong with it, but
Okay, long as the
yeah,
bottom line, long as it hold. If it hold, take a shot. Or not. Just depends on your risk parameters.
yeah, it depends on you
Okay.
and what you're comfortable risking, but
Okay.
it's a
Like I already
major
felt like it was
level.
a risky area just because of how tight this is. So I'm like, if it keeps holding, like, do you try it again or do you
Well,
see
remember,
if
Damien,
it does?
the market is fractal. So even though it's got a tight little range here, it's bullish and it's bullish
That
until
too.
it's not. So if it's going
Period.
to come
Gotcha.
back down to the 12, 13, that's your support. You throw
Mhm.
money on the table. Why not?
I got you.
Yep,
Rock with it. If that's what you're giving, rock with it. Or
Yeah.
not,
yep,
but that's what it is.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's probably not a bad thing, is it? Like, because there's having these rotations here, like there's been 2 opportunities or 3 opportunities to get in there,
Right.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where you have to be. One, you have to understand the full context of the market, the trend direction. Two, you have to understand your micro levels, and the directional move comes from the context of a major level understanding and then the understanding of the micro level. So if you could
Yeah.
see up on the chart, we're still above major level of 3,900. Price came to another peak top, came below that right around these 10s and then stayed above, hit a major level of resistance, couldn't bring it past those 1250s. This should head its way up to its next major resistance areas. This is
Right.
why if you know what you're looking at, it's easier then to trade from the micro levels if you can understand the correct context of the market. There's a thing called a bias, and then there's a thing called the directional bias. Directional bias shifts are usually the ones where you want to have because you can understand the direction of the movement on a larger scale and a micro scale based off of what you've seen from the bigger picture. So should pop up, but again, target for me would be somewhere around these 2022s and then 25, 26.
I've already taken some coins, so I've got nothing to lose than to just trail it now because I do think it wants to head up past the 22s. But David is absolutely right. If you're in it, then that is, you got to take some profit at the prior resistance.
Oh yeah, not for you, fool. You're gonna.
Okay, buddy.
Not for you. That is just everybody else in this room, but yeah, you should be running that thing to its top peaks. I expect nothing less from you.